The most important thing happening in your baby's development right now, you can't see it. And once you understand what's actually going on beneath the surface in the first 12 months, you'll stop obsessing over milestone apps and start actually enjoying this year. I'm also going to tell you about the one milestone that research says predicts language development better than first words. And it happens months before your baby says anything at all. Let's get into it. Before we dive into the month-by-month breakdown, I want to give you one foundational idea that will frame everything else. Your baby hitting a milestone at exactly the right week matters far less than the fact that they're moving through the right building blocks in the right order. Head control before sitting. Sitting before standing. Standing before walking. When you understand that, you stop obsessing over the calendar and start actually noticing what your baby is working on right now. That shift is everything. Month 1. Your baby has just arrived after 9 months in a warm, quiet, dim environment, and suddenly the world is loud, bright, cold, and enormous. Their nervous system is genuinely overwhelmed, and this is why they want to be held constantly. Skin-to-skin contact in these early weeks actually helps regulate your newborn's heart rate, breathing, and body temperature. You are literally part of their operating system right now. Visually, newborns can only focus about 8 to 12 inches away, which is just far enough to see your face while you're feeding them. Evolution built them to find you. You'll also notice reflexes everywhere. The startle response, the rooting reflex, the grasp. These are ancient survival mechanisms, and they tell you the nervous system is working. Keep them close, talk to them softly, and start brief tummy time sessions even in these early days. Even lying on your chest counts. Around 6 weeks, something happens that stops parents completely, and once you see it, you won't forget it. The real social smile appears. Not a reflex, not gas. This is your baby looking at your face, recognizing you, and responding. It's the first genuine moment of connection. Cooing starts here too. Your baby has just discovered that making sounds gets a reaction. That is the very first lesson in conversation. Reply every single time. You're not spoiling them. You're teaching them how conversation works. By month 3, your baby is becoming genuinely interactive. Head control is improving noticeably, and during tummy time, you might see them lift their head to 45 degrees or more. Watch their hands during this period. They're starting to open and close them with intention, and sometimes bringing them together at the centre of their body. Crossing the midline. It seems insignificant. It is not. This is the early wiring for reading, writing, and coordination. Let them discover their hands. Hold a mirror up and watch them study their own reflection. Mirror their expressions back at them. Every one of these interactions is literally building their social brain. Month 4 often catches parents off guard because it brings the first real taste of mobility. Rolling, usually front to back first. Your baby just moved independently for the first time. You will absolutely need to stop leaving them unattended on elevated surfaces from this point forward. But the rolling isn't even the most important thing happening this month. Hand-eye coordination is clicking into place. Your baby is now connecting what they see with what they can reach for. They'll bat at hanging toys, grab rattles, and yes, put absolutely everything into their mouth. That last part is not accidental. The mouth has more nerve endings than almost anywhere else on the body. Mouthing things is sophisticated sensory research. Offer rattles and textured toys, and hold objects just slightly out of reach to encourage that reaching and grasping. Month 5. Everyone asks, is she sitting yet? Here's what actually matters more. Watch your 5-month-old on the floor. They're rocking, shifting their weight, pushing through one arm to reach with the other. That's the invisible infrastructure being constructed. The sitting you'll celebrate next month is simply that infrastructure becoming visible. And something else is developing at month 5 that most parents don't notice at all until it shows up at months 7 and 8 and suddenly feels like a problem. More on that soon. Emotionally, something remarkable is also developing. Your baby is now reading your face with real accuracy. They know when you're happy and they sense when you're tense. And peekaboo? It's not just a game. It's teaching object permanence, the understanding that things exist even when you can't see them. That cognitive leap sets up memory, attachment, and eventually the ability to cope when you leave the room. Month 6 is a turning point in almost every area of development. Your baby is likely sitting in a tripod position, and before long, they'll let go entirely. When they sit hands-free, their world opens up in a completely new way. They can observe, interact, and engage with their environment, rather than just stare at the ceiling. Babbling is getting more sophisticated. You'll start hearing consonant sounds. Baba, dada. And these aren't words yet, but they are the raw material that language is built from. Create safe, open floor space. Introduce high-contrast board books, and respond to every babble with real words. You're modelling the language they'll eventually use. Now, I need to address something, because there is a piece of advice circulating everywhere that is simply not supported by the evidence. You've probably heard that babies must crawl before they walk, and that skipping crawling leads to learning problems later in life. It doesn't. Some babies crawl on hands and knees, some army crawl, some bottom shuffle, and some go straight to pulling up and walking without traditional crawling at all. These are all normal developmental paths. They all build the necessary muscle groups and neural connections just through different movement patterns. So, if your baby is a scooting champion who has zero interest in hands and knees crawling, take a breath. They're fine. So, if crawling isn't the milestone that defines this stage, what is? Coming up next, and it's the one most parents are too distracted to notice. Months 7 and 8 bring something that can be confusing because it feels like a step backward. Separation anxiety arrives, sometimes dramatically. Crying when you leave. Suddenly wary of strangers. Clinging in a way that feels relentless. But here's what's actually happening. Your baby now understands that you are a separate person and that when you leave, you are genuinely gone. That is cognitively sophisticated. It's a sign of progress, even when it's emotionally draining for everyone involved. Create predictable goodbye routines, name everything around you constantly, and understand that this stage is temporary and meaningful. Imitation also appears prominently around this time. Waving, clapping, banging objects together. Your baby is copying you, and imitation is one of the most powerful learning mechanisms we have as humans. Physically, they're pulling themselves to standing using furniture, your legs, the coffee table, anything stable enough to grab. Their legs are preparing for the biggest milestone of this entire year, and it's coming soon. Months 9 and 10 bring what researchers now believe is the strongest early predictor of language development. It's not what you'd guess. And it's happening right now, whether you're paying attention or not. Your baby understands far more than they can express. They respond to their name reliably. They react to the word no. They follow your pointing finger, and they may even begin pointing themselves. Research shows that comprehension at this stage is actually a stronger predictor of language development than first words. Long before your baby can speak, they are absorbing enormous amounts of information. Name everything. Narrate your day. Read to them. Every word you say is going into a database they'll draw from for years. Month 11 sees babies cruising along furniture with growing confidence. They have clear preferences now. Favourite toys, favourite foods, favourite people. They understand simple instructions, and they're beginning to solve simple problems deliberately. You'll see them putting objects in and taking them out of containers, figuring out how to open things, testing and experimenting. And then month 12 arrives. Your baby may be taking their first independent steps this month, or they may wait until 14 or 15 months. Walking typically emerges anywhere between 9 and 15 months. But whether or not they're walking, what has profoundly changed is everything else. First words are emerging. Simple but intentional communication is happening. They anticipate routines, express frustration and joy and determination. And they understand their world in ways that would have been impossible just 11 months ago. Here are the signs worth mentioning to your paediatrician. No social smile by 3 months. No head control by 4 months. Not sitting independently by 9 months. No consonant sounds by 10 months. No words or walking attempts by 18 months. 18 months, not 12, because the range is genuinely wide. Early intervention, when it is needed, makes a significant and measurable difference. 3 quick myths. Early walking does not indicate higher intelligence. The research is clear. Bilingual babies talking later, not supported by evidence when you account for vocabulary across both languages. And genetics influence timing in real ways. Babies of African heritage often walk approximately a month earlier than other groups on average. Your baby is following their own genetic blueprint, not your neighbour's timeline. One thing to carry out of this video: you cannot force milestones. You cannot make your baby roll or walk or talk by willing it hard enough or buying the right toy. What you can do is create the environment where these abilities naturally emerge. Tummy time, floor play, face-to-face conversation, reading, singing, responding when they reach for you. Remember what I said at the start? The most important development happening right now is invisible. This is what I meant. Not the steps, not the first word. The thousands of ordinary moments in between. You have been doing this work all year, in every conversation, every play session, every moment of connection, even the ones where you were exhausted and running on no sleep and just barely holding it together. It all counted. Every single bit of it. Your baby's first year is not a race with a finish line. It's a story unfolding at exactly the pace it's supposed to. And you've been part of every chapter.
For parents who want the full step-by-step pathway, the toddler course is here and also linked below. It is designed to help make daily life feel calmer, clearer, and much less overwhelming. See you inside.